Stovek at dawn, what a cozy sight. Hello guys and welcome back. This is Minecraft Airship Pirates World. I am Exswordion, this is episode 3, and let's get going. So guys, I am now finally back from my holiday. The last episode, episode 2, was actually pre-recorded before I went on holiday, which is why it was quite outdated. I think I released it about a week ago, just after the day that I got back. But because of that, I'm now kind of obliged to do this episode just to update you guys on all the new features and stuff, and what I've been doing and what's been happening on the server. So, first of all, you can see that I now have a new texture pack. This is the official Airship Pirates World texture pack. It has got some really nice features. Yeah, as you can see, the hotbar down below, and different blocks as well. The armor, as I've already showed you, is also pretty neat. And really, I think it really fits the kind of texture of the Airship Pirates World really well. So that's why I like it. And as you can see, we are here in Stovek. I'm just running around this place, checking this place out. It's actually a really cool place. I used to think that Stovek was like this kind of, you know, well, Stovek cargo? I didn't know they had a cargo merchant like right here. Huh. That could be useful. Although, never mind that. I always thought Stovek was like a frozen up place, you know, it was, nobody lived there and it was all freezing, but now that I actually go here on a daily basis pretty much, I've realized that it's a really nice place. And all the houses are of course sold out, because they only cost 150,000. Now, you know, 150,000 might sound a lot compared to what I had in the last episode. Hey Dev. And yeah, but now we have, let's just type /bal and wait for the server to respond, 430,000. Now technically we have 657,000, but the rest of that money has been invested in all my cargo. As you can see, pretty much every single chest on my Cuda is full of iron ore, even the dispensers inside. Right here, as you can see. So that's pretty neat. Now, and the next thing you will notice is that I am actually an officer. I've been an officer for quite a while, but I know that in the last episode I was still a crew member of the SHSF, and now I am an officer. This is my Cuda trailer, which I got from my captain, Tyler Morton, and she didn't need it anymore because it was a bit broken, so I took it, because usually he was selling there for 75,000, but I don't really have that much money that I'm willing to invest 75,000 in just a trailer. So that's why I just took the one that was kind of broken from a griefer by him. No, his trailer was broken by a griefer, sorry. So I took it on, and I kind of, you know, fixed it up a bit. It was a bit broken around there. There was some iron that needed to be replaced, and I put it in a lock system with a lamp, so that's actually pretty nice. And now I have more cargo space, so there's even dispensers right here, and all of them are also loaded with iron ore. So yeah, we have around 200,000 worth of iron ore just going to Aerie on the Isle, as a matter of fact. Now, the Aerie on the Isle route from Stovek to Aerie is actually the best trade route on the server right now. And the reason for that is because quartz has the biggest profit per stack, $500 per stack. And iron has also a good profit pretty much. So what you do is you buy quartz from Aerie, and you go to Stovek and you sell it. Right there. And then you go all the way back to Aerie, which I will show you in a second. I've also discovered this new feature of Oxalite where you press M and the whole map comes up. As you can see, the Den of Thieves, we'll talk about that later, and South Haven absolutely clogged up. There's Renora, with which we were trading last episode, but which I stopped trading long ago. Because as you can imagine, the last episode was recorded about a month ago. And this, my friends, is Aerie on the Isle. This is where all the money lies. So you buy quartz from here, and you sell it in stuff. And you make a crap ton of profit, and then you buy iron ore from Stovek. Sorry, my frame rate's going down a bit because of all that map stuff. So you buy iron ore from Stovek and sell it in Aerie. Alright guys, let's get going. Let's get this Cuda from Stovek to Aerie. And first thing we need to do, as you can see, this fighter isn't quite a fighter. That's because I was actually diving underwater, because I was hiding from people. Just totally not creepy. But anyway, we're gonna first unlock both these ships. Now, the new locking system that was introduced by Aerie to prevent ships being still in airspace, which is a real problem actually, was this pilot sign. Now, where is it? Here. Pilot sign. And basically only these people can pilot this CUDA, which is actually quite good, but just for safety reasons, I still use these locks and many people still do. You know, just to be sure. Oh, Capital Essendor is nearby. Yes, there aren't too many people, but I'll explain some more about the faction system on the server. Yeah, okay, so, now, in terms of peace talks actually, I don't remember, I don't think I told you about although maybe I did. Well, basically, there's a war going on between the Tropica Hellbringer captains, Iridium, Royal Navy. Whoa, what is happening? That was really weird. How does the Yarrow fare over the seas? Don't know. I haven't seen Aerie in ages, actually. That's quite interesting. But then again, he only has time to go on the weekends. So let's go up a bit. Close that chapter just in case. And we'll go up to a certain height, because as you can see, all this traffic here is going to make it hard to get out. But as I was saying, currently, the Subhaven submersible fleet is assisting the Royal Navy and the Imperium Argentum, also known as the Silver Empire, in helping them fight the war against the Tropica Hellbringer captains and the Kingdom of Iridium, also known as KOI. Now, what this means is we were their enemies, and quite a lot of ships were sunk. I think we only suffered one loss. Only one CUDA was sunk. Maybe I think a light airship was sunk as well. I need to talk to you about light airships as well, actually. But yeah, basically we didn't suffer too many losses, but Silver Empire lost around 6 craft, maybe more, just from being bombed from above. And Royal Navy also suffered significant losses, as well as the Destrian capital of Larav, which was also bombed, and they lost they basically had their entire defense demolished, which was absolutely horrible. And the thing is that it was a cowardly act, you know? What I mean by that is, there wasn't actually an attack force, it was just a guy called Rockcraft who just came up when they were offline, because only parts of Larav were protected, and he just set up and blew their airships up, which is kinda really cowardly. But oh well. That's what war's like, I guess, sometimes. So, new faction system. Let me talk to you about that, because I'm gonna forget about it. Although probably not. So, faction system. As you can see, we have a new faction split. And there aren't all the members online, but as you can see, Destra has 3 online members. Hang on. I need to keep making sure that I don't crash into anything, because that would be stupid. Okay, we should be fine. This way. I really shouldn't be flying at max height limit, but just in Stovik, you know, just so many obstacles to overcome, you kinda have to do it. Stovik cargo, that's really weird. Yeah, I think I'm causing a lot of lag here. Let's go down a bit, you know, just in case. So, new faction system. As you can see, these are the different factions. We've got bigger ones like Destra, Imperium. We have SHSF and Royal Navy. Oh, SHSF actually members. I didn't know that. We actually didn't have that many members. Alright, okay, let's keep proceeding. And second list, yeah, that's just basically VHS, Ferris Homeland Security, and NPC Saves and Wars, and that's just, I don't know what that is. Anyway, so basically, if I look at our own faction thingy-mabobby, why is it so laggy today? Like, seriously. I mean, come on. I can actually check how laggy is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, so, as you can see, we've got two officers. Oh, that's nice. So we got 2 officers in line, myself and him, and these are all our other members, our Captain Stella Morton and Captain Aerie, but he's been offline quite a lot. And as you can see, here is our status, our bank, a relation ally, a relation truce, and a relation enemy. The reason we have a relation truce with the Tropical Hellbringer captains is because they're currently discussing peace talks with the Silver Empire to end the war. So yeah, we're not allowed to sink their ships anymore. Yeah, and I seriously don't know why this is so bad lag right now. So bad lag. So yeah, that's the faction system for now. Now, lightships. Lightships were introduced because of lag. Because you know how, in this world, you're not allowed to take land routes. So, basically, lightships are smaller. They have 75% wool capacity. And they have 1% redstone. And the maximum size for it is 1000 and the minimum size for it is 500. And it's like an airship except it's a lightship. So what that means is it travels faster and it can go higher, but it's got a smaller size and it can also carry more chests. So for a 1000 block ship you can carry 30 chests on it, which is pretty convenient. So what the point of the lightship is that you can go and do land routes, which is very handy. Because what they're hoping to do is basically get people to start doing land routes and not do this whole stuff like Aerie thing, because you know that just gets boring. But it's a good profit. So far I haven't seen too many lightships. Another issue with that is that basically you need an admin to play, not an admin but a veteran to place a lightship sign for you. So that also creates issues, because, you know, if a normal player can't build a lightship till he becomes a veteran, which is 100 hours of gameplay, which is quite a long time actually, but if we check the biggest players here, we have some people with 15 days, and you know, it's crazy. And with me, I've just got 1 day, 21 hours and 30 minutes, and I still have like 2 more days to go till I'm veteran pretty much. So yeah, you know, I think that's a bit of an imbalance. I think we should be able to place lightship signs, but right now, then again, it's not that necessary, as the Stobic Aerie trade route is still the best route, and everybody still does it, and that's how everybody gets rich. If we check the top balances here, as you can see, Tyler Morrison has 14,000, Essendor Firecore Speedios, you know, it is crazy, and my own balance is kind of small compared to that. But the point of these lightships was to make trading easier, which I don't think they really did. But I still think they were a good addition to the server. Now, another problem about lightships, well, not another problem, but I guess another way they could be used is to bomb enemy vessels from above, because the old way of bombing vessels was using fighters. That's what happened in the first war, where Bakayara and Ekner bombed a light carrier from the top with just 2 monopods, and the carrier got absolutely devastated because they surprise attacked it. If you want to watch that video, I'll give a link to the description and to Bakayara's channel. You should subscribe to him. It's a good channel. Wait, I need to read the chat here. Jibs are kinda... Okay, whatever. So, sorry if I'm talking so much, but I really need to catch up on everything here, because I've been away for so long. So, basically, the THC started using lightships to bomb airships from above, and that's how the Second War started. And tons of Imperial vessels were sunk that way. But then the lightships started getting sunk because they were unarmored underneath, and you know, now it's kind of all messed up and stuff because the THC kind of lost all its ships, and then, you know, the other Iridium came in and stuff. It's kind of complicated. I don't really know it myself. But basically, I've started designing lightships specifically for the South Haven submersible fleet, with torpedoes and stuff, but I'm not going to give too much away because that isn't supposed to be a secret project. So maybe in the future. So guys, I know you're probably getting bored of me talking, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get to the Den of Thieves / South Haven, and then I'll show you around there, show you the progress that's being made in the Den of Thieves, and yeah, then we'll continue on our way to Aerie. So, I'll see you there. Alright guys, as you can see, we are now at the Den of Thieves. And I'm just gonna park my Cuda here. As you can see, there are actually tons of Cudas and different airships here. It's quite crowded. And yes, we have had issues. As you can see, we've got a minerals merchant there. Right, so let's check our mail first of all. Incoming mail. Here we are. Let's see. Oh. Your pay for July, your pay for August? Ah. So they actually pay us in gold blocks now. That's interesting. Well, yeah, I guess we'll get that later. So yeah, I think we get paid like 25,000. It's not that much, but wait, let me check. Okay, well, let's just sell it then. We might as well. See what we get. So, 51,000. Wait, 200,000? Oh my, that's a lot of money. That's more than I expected. I thought they were like paying us, like, not a lot, but okay. That's actually pretty good. I should have done that earlier. Now we can buy tons of quartz when we get back to Aerie. Well, anyway, on to the Den of Thieves. So here we are, my friends, in the majestic Den of Thieves. And you know what? That's going to be my thumbnail, because I think that looks better than the outside of the DOT. I was going to have it as the outside, but I think this looks way better. There we go. Let me just show you around. I don't want to make this episode too long, but I just wanted to give you something to show instead of me rambling on the whole time. You can also post your comments down below in response to my rambling. Or if you want me to talk about something else in the next episode, if you so wish. There's Bacchus Cuda, and over there is Tyler Morton's house. Take a look at that later. Pretty amazing inside. Yeah, probably in one of the next episodes, because you don't have a lot of time, so you can have that to look forward to. Oops, I almost stepped on that. I trampled one of the crops earlier, and I was like, no, I need to get a hoe. So this is like the mining thing. Go mining down there, and then these are farms. Yep, these are branch mines right here. It's pretty neat. Although, why level 13? No, you should have it at way level 10. Ah, good enough. And it looks like I'm gonna have to have my own branch mines and automatic hurricane farm. Pretty good. Ooh. Automatic flying farm? No, tree farm, that's what it is. But yeah, and cactus farm, netherwort farm, I think that's melons, pumpkins, and so on. So yeah, it's really neat around here. And this was done by Archer, most of it, and Tyler helped obviously, but yeah, credit goes to Archer for doing that. So he's gonna probably have a house here for free now, which is good. So anyway, that's the Den of Thieves. We will probably check this out. Oh, charcoal generator. Yay. That's a great thing. We'll probably check this thing out later in more depth and detail. Alright guys, as you can see we are finally near Aerie on the Isle, and we're gonna try and dock right here. As you can see, there's another lightship piloted by CE Pro. And I really have to be careful here because there's so much traffic, and I really don't want to bump into any of it. So, Aerie on the Isle, as you can see, is completely crowded. Although the public docks themselves aren't actually that crowded, it's just the traffic. Oh no, I clicked something wrong. Yeah. Although the public, the actual traffic around the public docks is really bad. Because, you know, this server was only intended for 25 players, and we have around 400. Of course, half of those are probably inactive, which is true. But we still have a good number of players. The cap was raised to 25 players with the addition of Lightairships. So that's actually helped me get on in the evening more, but the problem with that is that not everybody is using Lightairships. I think only a handful of people are. So we're still gonna have to wait a little bit till everybody kind of gets used to Lightairships. But really right now, Lightairships don't pose that much of an advantage of just having a normal ship doing the stuff like Aerie trade route if it's big enough, because a Lightship with 1,000 bucks can carry 30 chests, while my Kudo, his trailer, can carry 24 chests plus dispensers, so that's like 28 chests, and if I have another trailer it'll be more than that. So in a sense, it's like, it kind of pays off, but at the same time it doesn't. So right now I think if the server admins and Baccarat want to add Lightships to be more viable traders, they will have to add more efficient trade routes where we will be able to make other profit, or somehow other people have suggested profit changing depending on how many times certain cargo gets bought. For example, if quartz was always getting bought in Aerie, then the price would be changed to be higher because there would be a shortage, which is more realistic. But the problem with that is we would have to change the code for the citizens plugin, because that's how it works with the DTL traders. And we would also have to, or the manual way of doing it would be an admin would occasionally raise the price of certain cargo, but the problem with that is we would have to be able to track cargo that is bought and sold, which is pretty hard. So for now, I don't think anything's going to be done on that, just because it's quite hard. But right now, I don't see it of too big of an issue, because stuff like Aerie takes a long time and all, but still pretty much everybody does it. So here we are in the inside of Aerie on the Isle. I'm sorry that I'm running through, but if you watch the Airship Pirates series, you will recognize this room as being the place where they discussed one of the biggest assaults in Airship Pirates history, where they assaulted Sunshift, Silver Empire held city, and yeah, that was pretty successful. No, it wasn't actually successful. What am I saying? It was very unsuccessful, but in the end, they managed to find, I'm not going to tell you what they managed to find, you should watch the series. Go down to the description below and subscribe to Back of the Arrow and watch the Airship Pirates series, because it's absolutely amazing, and if you haven't seen it, well, you probably should, especially if you're planning on playing on the server, because it does help a lot, and there's still pretty much a lot of roleplaying going on. And we'll talk about that in the next episode of Airship Pirates World. For now guys, I'll see you next time. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends, and yeah, whatever. Thank you for all the support I've been getting on my newest videos. I know episode 1 has 100 views right now, and my belly turret can tutorial has 305 views currently, which is really amazing. I never thought I'd get that many, so I thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the episodes that I produced here in Airship Pirates World, and I'll see you next time. Over and out.